Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Halfback Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Noles' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. So USF's offense has the ball first today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about.
Turns on the Jets. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabs it inside the 15.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on island ends in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this up.
Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Noe!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point was good. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, South Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense. That speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking downfield, it's Turner. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gives it on the option. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A quick pass on the fly motion. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
And will just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to throw it downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Finds a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk for a second here about USF. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the
turning it on! Touchdown USF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Go straight ahead. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. Turns it on down the left side. The tap. Touchdown Seminoles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Call good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They want to run it left here. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the inside. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse's going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
He wants to throw it. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Noles send out the punt unit. Here's the return. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making...
Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, South Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5, and the returner will be brought down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Burks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Bulls. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field where he was able to go recover it.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Bringing the heat. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Looking for a man. It's Turner. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Leaves it with the running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. At the 35, he's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
The Noles are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Complete. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged out of the air. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing.
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Inside the 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to get the corner. Look out, he's got room. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Pushes ahead. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold it.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's a return from midfield. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Headed to the end zone. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, South Florida. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on during the second half.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll start this drive going to the air, using his legs to buy some time. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Touchdown Bulls. He got loose and it was lights out after that. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the timing just a hair off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answer.
Touchdown, Noe! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Florida, 86. Florida State, 30.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill...
Going for it all. Got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Wants to throw. It's Turner. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Noles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback gets enough. Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down. And he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off.
Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to throw, it's Turner. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. And he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his big tight end. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Snagged in the middle. It's McNabb. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
With jet sweep pass. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fullback's got it. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. 'em. 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 Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Offense in a bunch formation. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Seminoles will snap it on first and 10. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Looking left. He's got it. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first